Good morning, this is Mona and this is my morning view. Today, winter edition 2026. It is Wonderful Wednesday, Wonderful Wednesday. So today I had to drive to Bergen County. Traffic in Bergen County is scary, I'm telling you. Now there's other parts of New Jersey and New York that are scary too, but yeah, it's not my favorite place to go to. But I had a doctor's appointment, checking on the ankle. I'm all cleared, I'm all good, so yay! Thank you, Lord, that I am all cleared and all good. Yes, is there still a little bit of pain? Sure. Is there, they did an x-ray, everything looks good, everything looks aligned, so it's just a matter of time now. I remember when I got, when I broke my other ankle and I had screws put in, that was clear into May and June. It was still swelling the size of a baseball, a softball, not the hard ball. The hard ball is smaller, softball was bigger. This thing used to get as big as a softball, if not larger, clear into May. Now, yes, I was stressing it. I was doing more with it than I should have been, because I was cleared and I was like, oh, well, now I'm good. And no, I wasn't good, because it still was it was still healing. And that's basically what's happening here. There's still nerves that need to heal. And so I have to be aware of that. So doing the exercises, doing the stretches that I need to do with the ankle, that's all going to be still part of the practice, even though I'm cleared for work, and I still have some physical therapy that I still have to do. So there's still some sessions of that I'll be doing. So thank you, Lord, that the healing process not only went quickly, but it went smoothly. And thank you, Lord, that I was able to get here into Paramus alive and safe. All right. So what some of the things that went on this week, I had multiple, I have like 4 doctor's appointments this week, so there's that. I haven't had them all yet. I've only had 2 so far, so I have 2 more doctor's appointments. And we survived the snow. So it snowed, and we had quite a bit of snow on Sunday, and I'm just watching the traffic as it's coming into the parking lot. All right, so thank you, Lord, that I got here okay. My tire pressure gauge was registering very low. I see it's acting low again now that I turned it on, but I do see a number, so there's that. And so I was able to get here safely. I did have to stop and check my tires to see if they really were like flat, but they were not. So it just needs a little air, and I think it's because of the weather. It was like 4 degrees. It's up to 26 degrees here. So of course home was colder. I'm just decompressing. My appointment wasn't until noon, but I got here extremely early because I wanted to make sure I got here without any problems, without getting lost, all of those things. So I got here really early, and they were able to see me early. I mean, the last time I got here on time, I was seen 45 minutes later. So it worked out. It all worked out. Thank you, Lord, that you've expedited my time today. I got up this morning. I read through the Word. I prayed a small amount, not an extensive amount, but all of a sudden I had some things that I could get done this morning that I was able to get done before I left. And I left before I would normally leave for work, other than, like yesterday I had early dismissal, so I had to leave early. But still, I was able to get things done that I normally don't get done in the morning. And so I am grateful, and I am thankful that there was some things that I've noticed that if I do certain things first. I did not do my reading first this morning, but I read before I did a bunch of other things that I normally do first, because when I get up in the morning, I don't want to read first. I want to kind of wake up, and I want to get a cup of coffee. I feed the animals, and so I have this routine of what I do in the morning, and then I waste time, kind of. It's not a waste of time. It's just, I do it before the Lord. I do it before I pray. I do it before I read, and it's like, you know what? I don't think I'm going to do that. I'm going to go ahead and read first. I'm going to read first. So I did jump on and do something on my phone first. One habit, grab the phone first. And part of that is because it's still dark out. It's still dark out. And the lighting in my living room is not great. None of the lighting in my house is great. but for the most part, the lighting in the living room is horrible in the morning. So I was like, I can't read in the dark. So, but now I've positioned myself in another chair, a different chair that has a light right above it. So that's normally not where I sit. That's usually where my husband sits. But since he's not there in the morning because he's already left long before I get up, and so when I get up, I can sit right there where the light is, and I was able to read. So thank you, Lord, for just giving me ideas of what I can do differently that can benefit my time schedule better. And then there's, somebody was talking the other day that said that they check off what they've done. Not what they have to do, but what they've done. And it's getting up by 6 o'clock. Check. And I'm like, get up by 6 o'clock? It must be nice to sleep in. Must be nice to sleep in until 6. So, when we're looking at comparison of people, I've told you this week already, yesterday, about comparison is not a good thing. So to sit me and compare my life with somebody else's life. My life is very different than other people's lives. What I do is very different than what other people do. What God is calling me to do is what is different than how He's calling those other people to that same space. What He's calling me to do is different than what He's calling those people in my church to do, which is very different. So there's differences all around, so you can't compare the differences. Thank you, Lord, that I don't need to compare myself with anybody. The only thing I need to do is compare myself with you, and know that I will always fall short of your life, of who you are, but you are growing me closer and closer so that I can look more and more like you every day. And so, thank you, Lord. Blessings, everybody. Have a great day. I will see you tomorrow. All right, bye. Tomorrow, Thirsty Thinking Thursday, we are doing another word to Philippians 4:8. All right, just to let you know. And go over to YouTube. Go over to YouTube, subscribe. Mona E. Harrison, different than my Facebook profile. Mona E. Harrison, and like, subscribe, share, comment, all works. I know that this week has not been heavy scriptural or heavy storyline, but there needed to be a little foundation laid down of what to expect and what to see and what to hear. All right, blessings, everybody. Have a great day. See you tomorrow. Bye.